So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Aramis Garcia. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball one.
The set and the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Sandoval on third. Dickerson on second. Slater on at first with 2 down. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike here for the Giants. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Now back, second baseman,
Jurickson Profar digs in next. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left. Craig Stammen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Standing in, Mauricio Dubon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. No balls and 1 strike. Dubon on at first, nobody out. sliced hard on the ground, and that's going to be a base hit for Pence. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. He'll throw home with it, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. One and 2. Here it is. And he popped him up. Tatis has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Reyes Maranta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Francisco Mejia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Belt is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Greg Garcia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
San Diego, good night. So striding in, Brandon Crawford, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. Dyson on the run.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So stepping in, Hunter Pence, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The count now at 2-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left as they've taken a 2-run lead. Nick Birdie will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 57. Now batting, no left fielder, Mike.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. 3 runs already home here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Polanco. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Pablo Sandoval. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2.
Ball. I got to count 2-2. on a full count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reyes Maranta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
This one's flared toward left center. Crawford backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next to Pittsburgh, the catcher.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Pence has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. We've got a good game going here between two clubs that seem to be for real this year.
Pat, this is a nice test for both teams, both of whom, as you said, figure to be in the race as the season unfolds. Learning how to win close games like this one against quality opponents is crucial to a championship campaign. So this game could give us a glimpse of how each of these teams might respond in a big game situation.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Brandon Bell.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. Zips it to Castro for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Marlene Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And that misses ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Here it comes. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Dribble Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Full count now, 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Once again, a 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there, 2 down.
Center fielder, number 16.
Now in the box, Victor Robles. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard on the ground to second. Flores has it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. High pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out. At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. Eaton is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. Howie Kendrick is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Grounded down the third baseline. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The right fielder, number 2.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup with the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Will Harris will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
The bottom, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robles is on his horse. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Buster Posey. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1. Popped up. Thames is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reyes Maranta is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 54, Reyes.
Lays off 1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
I got 3 runs. 3 balls, 1 strike.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. Well, we mentioned both of these clubs look to be contenders this year. What do you take away from the outcome here, guys?
Well, I do expect both of these clubs to be there in September, and both of these teams, the winner and the loser, can learn things about themselves from this game.
Yeah, and about their opponent. Remember, guys, these teams could end up tangling again down the line in the postseason when there's a lot more at stake. There's a lot of little things you can learn along the way from teams you're going to have to find a way to beat later in the season.
The Giants are looking to ignite their season and climb into this midsummer race. For more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Leaping for San Francisco, number 12, Alex Dickerson.
In there, no balls and a strike. Ball 1.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after getting one out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point, and he's back standing. The 1-0. He's running. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Now back, left field.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
1-1.
Ball, watch out.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Alfaro waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 13, Austin.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply, but caught down there at third. Needed just. Marlene Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 97, Marlene Garcia.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Ned. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy. Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Ready for another shot now, Jorge Alfaro. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Digging in, Isan Diaz. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Magneuris Sierra will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now playing right field.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. From the stretch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Line towards center field. VR is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. And quickly there are 2.
The catcher, number 20.
Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Comes set with the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And now if the Giants start to think about pinch hitting possibilities, here's what they have remaining on their bench. Eliezer Hernandez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Pablo Sandoval will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Posey rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the second run will score as well. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0-1 the count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Sierra. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down. And Sean Anderson, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 64, Sean Anderson.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Birdie hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The first baseman.
Riding in once again, Sean Rodriguez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. High in the air out towards shallow right. Slater's under it. 2 down. Corey Dickerson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well hit the other way and it's into the gap. He's around first heading for 2.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Jonathan Villar is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Miami down to their last strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. VR at third with 2 away. Slow roller down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. In to score the runner from third. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Up next from Miami, Magneuris Sierra. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Slater's under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So a solid win for a team who continues to believe in themselves, guys.
It is, Matt. As Heidi was saying earlier, these guys don't want to hear the word rebuild. They think of themselves as a dark horse in this race, and if they can catch a wave of momentum at some point, they could be a factor in the second half.
Yeah, I believe they're a club on the rise. They can't be taken lightly by anybody going forward.
Next up from New York, Pete Alonso. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. Seth Lugo comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Cano is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Hunter Pence will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Giants. Number 8, Hunter.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 18 homers, 53 RBIs. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Lugo has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Brandon Crawford would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Mets will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Giants. Number 13, Austin.
A ball and no strikes. He'll interplay with that average at a sterling .331. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Late that time for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Still tied 3-3. Tyler Rogers enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And he takes ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
One and 0 pitch.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. One out, nobody on. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. If you're just joining us, we've got a good one here this afternoon. A nervous fan base hoping upon hope that their guys will come out on top in this game and avoid a series sweep. Heidi, what's the feeling down there?
Quite simply, this series has just not unfolded as these players and coaches hoped that it would. You can sense some anxiety and some urgency in this dugout. They don't want to come away from this series totally empty-handed. They are determined to salvage a win out of this close game. If they do, maybe they can get on a good foot going forward.
All right, sage wisdom there from Heidi. Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High in the air out to center field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for San Francisco. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Danny Jimenez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Daniel Murphy. Last time through was a base hit. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's out number 2.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
And that's in there for strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Score remains 2-2. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Count even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And here's the 3-2 from him. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check the swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to left field. Dahl is right there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
One and 0 count. The pitch. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is. Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. No hits to this point. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And there's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 25. Diaz.
Now batting, Elias Diaz. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Brian Shaw will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tony Walters will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. He's set and the pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that's the first out of the inning.
Next to the dive, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Story brings it in, and there are 2 away now. Pablo Sandoval will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Giants, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. One and 0. Here it is. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. The Rockies looking to send their fans home happy. The bottom of the ninth inning is coming up. Sam Coonrod comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the ninth inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Trevor Story steps in now. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2, full count. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just 1 out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero. Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Line to the right side. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the Rockies are going to win it and walk off style.
Hey, Dan, every loss in the big league certainly stings, but this one probably more than most. It's a pretty bad feeling to get swept.
Yeah, this hurts. It really hurts team morale. It's a blow to the confidence of the players, but, you know, it happens, and now it's about how you respond.
Yeah, good teams find a way to bounce back from adversity, and we'll just have to see if this team can do that going forward.